Alright, what's up guys? So I finally got the frame back from powder coating. I made a whole video going into in-depth on the powder coating, what I like, what I don't like about it. So I'll link a card right here to go check that out if you'd like. It came out really good. I'm super happy with the color, and I think the engine is going to look great in it. I'm glad I went with this darker gray instead of the lighter one. So today I'm going to be focusing on putting the bike back together pretty much. First step is going to be putting the engine back into the frame. I'm a little nervous about it because it took so long to get it out. I don't want to scratch the frame, so I'm probably going to throw some plastic wrap around the frame before trying to put the engine in. But once we get the engine in, it should be pretty smooth sailing as far as getting the subframe on and the front end, a couple other parts. But yeah, super excited. We finally get to start putting this bike back together. But yeah, once I get all the parts, hopefully try to start it. Hopefully that goes well. No issues. And then yeah, we'll go from there. Alright, I was having a little bit of trouble, but I realized the bolt only goes on one side, so we just had to switch it around. Now it should go right in. So I went and got a little bit of dish soap, which I'm just gonna rub around these rubber so that it's a little bit easier to slide in. So that one's in. Now that one's in. Alright, so yeah, that worked out pretty easy. Alright, so now that I have the bike back in a pretty good spot, a lot of stuff back on, I'm going to throw the wiring harness before I put too much on, just because I know I'm going to have to shimmy some stuff. I also need to start putting holes in this skid plate so that everything can mount to it and nothing's sliding around. And yeah, so let's get started on the wiring harness and we'll go from there. Alright, so I'm going to start at the front and work my way back. So these spark plugs go in. It's going to be difficult to see, but there's two holes right here that go through these holes, and they come with a spacer as well as a bolt to lock them in. So the harness comes around this side, and there's some holes here to hold the harness. The rest of this will just go through the frame and up into the headlight. Alright, so I have everything basically where I want it to go. We got the battery, the rectifier, not sure what this piece is called, but everything looks pretty solid. The only issue I'm seeing is that with the positive side of the battery, this joint, it's going to be a little difficult to get on here, but I think it'll be fine once I figure that out. I'm probably going to end up shortening some of these wires because they're a little long. I know the rectifier needs to get airflow, but I'm going to, technically when the seat is on, there's going to be a gap here, which I'll probably fill with like a grate so that rocks and stuff can't get in. But airflow should be able to come through right through the battery and cool down the rectifier, so I'm not too worried about that. So for now, I'm going to punch in 2 holes to hold these down, and then we should be pretty much good on the wiring harness for now. Alright guys, so I got the wiring harness pretty much all set for what I can do for now. I need to order a bunch of parts before I can actually start the bike. So I'm going to list out everything and probably buy it all this weekend. That way for next week and I'll have it, and hopefully I can start the bike next weekend. I'm not going to put the back wheel on or anything just because it's pointless. I'm going to end up taking it off to paint. But yeah, there's going to be a bunch of new stuff like tires. I'm doing clip-on handlebars. I need new hand controls, levers, yeah, a bunch of stuff. So I'm gonna go plot on that, write everything down. That's gonna be a wrap for this video. It's looking really good. I'm happy with how the color came out, and yeah, excited to keep going on this build. So I'll see you guys on the next episode.